Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Morrowind, currently working for the Mages Guild as a Khajit Thief, which is going to do me some good here because I am after a book, and in this case, I did look it up, but it is not a book available from a rare bookseller. Wow, you guys have moved out into the hallway now. They keep migrating farther and farther away from the door. They used to be in the middle of the room, and then I got frustrated because they were blocking the door, and apparently they're still blocking the door a little bit. But now they're out in that hallway. Next thing I know, they're going to be in the wall and won't be able to talk to them anymore, but we'll see. So, the book is not available from a bookseller in this case. Instead, the book is in the... what do they call it? The secret library in the Hall of Justice, which means I have to get down, I think it's in the Temple District, to be able to take advantage of that. So I'm going to make my way down to the boatman and see if I can find an entrance to the Temple District, or a path to the Temple District from there. Not all of the boatmen go to every location, so I'm going to have to... Nope, I've got one more level. So I'm going to have to potentially take 2 boat trips, which isn't a problem. I've got quite a bit of gold, which apparently you have to go look... Yep, I've got 12,000. Well, it's not as much as it used to be, but it's not bad. So my plan is to sneak into the secret library and try to find it. I actually think I've been in the secret library already. You know what? Let's go local.
I remember the secret library.
There we go. No, that's the underworks. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to head back this way. But get to the secret library and see if I can find the book. And I might end up stealing like 110 pounds worth of books as well, just for the fun of it, depending. I mean, I already have some of them, and that's been a problem. I haven't really been paying attention to which books I've taken and which ones I haven't. All right, I would like to travel, please, to... Oh, let's go to the arena, because I think if I remember correctly from the arena, I can go to the temple. And travel, yep, to the temple. Alright, now, at the temple, I need to find, I think it's like the guards something or other. High Fane, Hall of Processing, Hall of Justice, Hall of Wisdom. I think it's in the Hall of Justice that I should be able to find a way into the secret library, but I'm going to have to try and figure this out. So, now on the bright side... that goes to the underworks. I don't want to go to the underworks. This goes to justice offices. Where does this go? Justice offices, which I might have to do. It may be that the access is through the justice office. You know what? I can open my map. Office of the Watch, Ordinator Barracks, Temple, Underworks, Hall of Wisdom. So, let's see here.
Might be through the Office of the Watch.
Yep, is via the Office of the Watch, which has a simpler trapped lock. Okay. So there's the Office of the Watch off to the right. Is that yeah, to the right. Which must mean it's upstairs because I just passed it.
No, it's the left.
Did I already pass the Office of the Watch?
No, maybe I was wrong.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's 2 of you. Oh, here we go. But I am now sneaky, and it is locked and trapped. So... Now that was easy. Nice. And now for the lock. Wow, the lock's apparently going to take a bit more effort. Yay, increase of security to 62. Alright. Well, you know what? I should put a weapon back on. Not that oh. Speaking of books. Mysticism. Waha. Alright, so where am I now? I am now in the Hall of Justice Secret Library. Okay.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
The Book of Dawn and Dusk. I'm pretty sure I've already seen the Book of Dawn and Dusk, so it's supposed to be... It's interesting that they don't mind that I'm here. Oh, there's a piece of paper. Nerevar at Red Mountain. The following is from the Apocrypha. Okay. The Hidden Writings of the Tribunal Temple. It is a scholarly retelling of a tradition transmitted through the Ashlanders concerning the battle at Red Mountain and subsequent event. The Ashlanders associate this tale with the telling of Alondro Sewell, a shield companion, and it's rather extensive, apparently. Oh my, that's interesting. Something tells me that this will eventually be something related to a quest. Whether or not I ever do that quest, I don't know, but I'm going to take it. Okay. 36 lessons of Vivec. Book of Rest and Endings. Obscure bits of cult mumbo jumbo. The ritual of ending of Rathman. Well, I'll take that too. Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to find out how many of these I have already... So I'm looking for somebody's notes, is what it was called. It'd be interesting if I did actually already get it. And then I didn't actually keep it, and I dropped it somewhere else. That will be most unfortunate if that ends up being the case. Oh, no weakness. Brief history. Oh wow, they have multiple copies of Chronicles of Nushlev. That's annoying. Battle of Red Mountain, Raz and Fall of the Tribunal. Transcript of the words of Lord Vivec addressed to a dissident priest who confronted Vivec with the Ashlander tradition and two unnamed magistrates. Huh. Which is also long, but since I am sneaky, I'm going to take that right from under the guard's nose. Yeah. Alright. So... I'm not seeing this book at all. That's concerning.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
True Noble's Code. And 2920 Second Seed. Book of Daedra. Oh,
there it is.
Galur Rithari's papers. There we go. Nice. Alright. Oh my. Well, and because I'm having to turn this into Skink, I think I'm just going to read it while I have it. So let's see here. This is handwritten manuscripts bound as folios, excerpts. Outnumbered and isolated, I yielded to my foe, the creature dressed like a gentleman, and I hoped for honorable treatment. Instead, I found myself a feast for a blood-drinking monster. Shamed by my corruption and despairing of my own welfare, I passively acquiesced in my gradual integration into the affairs of Clan Onde. I made no human my prey, only beasts, and kept myself apart from the other clankin. Nonetheless, I abandoned hope and lived like a beast. Drawn by intimations of my former life, I visited my former post at Bal-Ur, hoping perhaps to atone in some for my crimes by preying upon its monsters or perishing under their attacks. It is there that, by chance, I made petition to the Lord of Troubles, Molag Bal, at an altar deep in the caverns beneath the pilgrim shrine. I was surprised and thrilled and terrified when Molag Bal, or some aspect or agent of that Daedra Lord, offered me a chance to cure myself of vampirism in return for a favor. However, with no hope for my soul or spirit unless I might be cured, I undertook his quest. Rithari sought and obtained a cursed soul gem of mysterious nature from a deep cavern on the northern slopes of Dagoth-Ur, delivering it to Molag Bal's shrine in Bal-Ur. I placed the gem within the basin before the altar, and instantly experienced a blinding of pain and terror that I cannot express in words, except that it seemed afterward that I had been asleep and dreaming, that I was being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. I awoke before the altar and gazed in the reflection of my own sword blade at my own face, no longer a blood-seeking beast of teeth and empty eyes. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. If I come, this goes back to the justice offices, which apparently also have the entrance in the floor. The doors of the spirit and the consolations of prayer. Might already have these, I don't know. But, too many books. At least to just randomly take them. Wooden door and Hall of Justice. So now I have to find my way back to the outside world. Which, this should work? Yep, St. Delin. Alright, so back to the outside world, and then back to... what do you call it? Where was I? Wolverine Hall. That's where I was. So I went through the arena. That will then let me get to the foreign quarter. And from there I just have to do a lot of running. Foreign quarter. To get all the way to the top, to get to the Mages Guild. Blah. I'm not fond of the running. Yes, it's not too terrible. And I appear to have gotten away with it since the guards don't seem to care about my presence. Well, and so long as I'm running. Where is... nope. Yeah, Fortify Magicka. Made up some... it didn't work again. Oh, well that's interesting. So in the past I've used Fortify Magicka potions, and it's boosted my minimum Magicka, which has resulted in an increase in my available Magicka. But in this particular instance, it doesn't seem to be working anymore.
I wonder if it's because you actually had some Magicka before, and now you don't have any?
I don't know. I mean, it could be. I didn't think I had any Magicka before, and I thought I'd used lower level Fortify Magicka potions in that way successfully. But I'm not sure. Are you guys gonna let me through? No? Am I stuck here again?
That guy asks way too many questions.
Come on. Get out of the way. Move it. Alright, I'm gonna stop here and then come back in when I get back to Wolverine Hall because they're frustrating.
An honor, to be sure.
Alright, so they eventually moved enough that I was able to get through. Now we can tell Skink that we have the book that he wants if I don't accidentally talk to the Procyon. Alright, no, Skink. I want to talk to... you know what? Let's come to this side instead. Hey, Skink. Have you found a copy of Galur Rithari's papers? Yes, here they are. Yes, this is excellent, Drolan. A most interesting account. Please take this amulet with my gratitude. My journal has been updated, the papers have been removed, and I got Skink's amulet. Alright, Skink, do you have any other duties for me? Find out what you need for advancement and speak with me again. Okay, well that's interesting. What do I need for advancement? The Mages Guild appreciates the duties you've done, but you simply do not meet our requirements for Master Wizard. What are the requirements for Master Wizard? Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't know if that means I'm done with Skink's quests, or if that means... I'll have to look it up. I seem to remember something about there being 2 different ways to become a Master Wizard. You could either talk to Skink about it, or you could talk to one of the other members. The gal in Aldrune, who's overly interested in study, and that they'd give you 2 different methods. So maybe I have to go talk to the Master Wizard himself at this point? I'll try that next. I think he's the only one who I haven't done quests for yet. So, that'll be the next video, though. The next video, though. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.